What if the most advanced telescope humanity has ever built has just unveiled something we were never meant to witness? What if, with one silent burst of data from deep space, everything we've ever believed about time, space, and the very origins of existence began to unravel? The James Webb Space Telescope, humanity's grandest eye into the ancient cosmos, was designed to peer back in time, to glimpse the faintest glimmers of the universe's birth. But what it found instead may be the beginning of the end for our current understanding of reality itself. A Nobel Prize winning physicist has stepped forward, visibly shaken, to deliver one chilling message. This is not our universe. So what, exactly, did Webb discover at the furthest edge of observable existence? And why are leading cosmologists now warning that everything we know may be wrong? Stay with us, because what you're about to hear may change your perception of reality forever. In a seemingly unremarkable patch of sky, quiet, dark, and filled with ancient starlight, Webb's sensitive instruments picked up what looked like a small yellow blur. Nothing special at first glance. But as astronomers focused in, the details defied belief. That faint smudge wasn't just another faraway galaxy. It was the most distant galaxy ever observed, born just 290 million years after what we think was the beginning of time. And here's the part that breaks the rules: it's far too big, far too bright, and far too structured to exist so soon after the so-called Big Bang. According to every model we've built, there simply wasn't enough time, or raw material, for a galaxy like that to form. And yet, there it was. Even more unsettling? It wasn't alone. Webb has now found dozens of such galaxies, each one a cosmic contradiction. Each one violating the known laws of physics and galactic evolution. Some of them don't just challenge science, they seem to mock it. In at least 3 cases, Webb identified early galaxies that appeared to have converted 100% of their gas into stars. No dust, no gas, just pure, burning starlight. In our universe, that's supposed to be impossible. But if these aren't galaxies, what are they? Are we looking at remnants of a different reality? Glimpses from a prior cosmic cycle? Or worse, are these intrusions from another universe entirely? To understand the shock these discoveries have caused, we need to revisit a boundary called the Hubble sphere. As space expands, distant objects drift away. Eventually, they recede faster than light. That limit, where light can no longer reach us, is the edge of what we can see. But Webb is now detecting light that should not exist. Light from regions beyond the supposed cosmic horizon. Which means one thing: we're seeing beyond the edge of our universe. And no one knows what lies beyond. This new data is forcing scientists to consider what was once unthinkable. What if the universe never truly began? What if the Big Bang wasn't the birth of everything, but a local event inside a much larger structure? What if those early galaxies aren't early at all, but foreign? What if they are overlapping realities? Cracks in the cosmic shell? Portals between parallel worlds? Or signs of something older bleeding into our time? Among Webb's most baffling findings wasn't a picture, but a sound. While scanning the deep silence of space, the telescope recorded a rhythmic pulse. Not a pulsar. Not gravitational waves. Not leftover static from the Big Bang. It was something else. Regular, repeating, precise. As though it were generated by design. Some researchers now call it the heartbeat beyond time. Others think it might be the residue of exotic matter, stuff that can only exist outside our known universe, but the pattern is unmistakable. It follows a strict mathematical logic. Like a message. Even more disturbing, Webb has found gravitational effects that shouldn't be there. In certain parts of deep space, gravity is bending light, curving space-time, warping entire regions, yet no visible mass explains it. These phantom mass fields, as they're being called, seem to come from nowhere. As if something invisible is pressing into our universe. As if a neighboring cosmos is colliding with ours. An old and long dismissed theory is now being reconsidered. A mirror universe, they called it. where time flows backward and the laws of physics are reversed. Webb's data, showing strange particle spins and counter-rotating galaxies, has reignited that debate. Are we entangled with a reversed twin? A cosmos that shadows ours? That tugs on it, subtly, constantly? If so, we may not be alone in the multiverse. We may be part of something far larger than anyone imagined. And then, Webb recorded something that defies all explanation. A light signal from the edge of time itself was detected. It should have faded into cosmic nothingness. But it came back. From a different location, at a different time, but with the same spectral fingerprint. As if the light had left, and returned. Reflected by something. Two possibilities remain. Either space is curved, and light is circling back around a closed universe. Or it struck something at the very edge. Something that can reflect light. Something that shouldn't exist. The James Webb Space Telescope was built to look back, to tell us how everything began. But maybe, instead, it's showing us how little we truly understand. Maybe those galaxies aren't errors. Maybe those echoes aren't illusions. Maybe that heartbeat isn't noise. And maybe that phantom gravity isn't from here. Maybe we are not where we think we are. And maybe we never were. Because if what we're seeing is true, then the most disturbing question isn't, are we alone in the universe? It's, are we even in the right one? Something has changed. Since the James Webb Space Telescope first captured evidence that defied our understanding of cosmology, the scientific world has been in quiet turmoil. Teams of astrophysicists and data analysts have worked in secret, rechecking spectral fingerprints, mapping gravitational anomalies, decoding that impossible rhythm pulsing from the abyss. They were searching for errors. But instead, they found a pattern. Not in one galaxy, or one echo, or one gravitational shadow, but across all of them. A pattern embedded in the chaos. A design within the void. The rhythm, the so-called heartbeat beyond time, wasn't random. It was structured. Harmonically layered. Recurring across multiple points in deep space. And then came the real shock. The rhythm matched. It matched a specific numerical sequence, one that has appeared in everything from quantum fluctuations to neural patterns in the human brain. A sequence so precise, some now believe it might be a kind of universal code. Encoded into light. Into gravity. Into time itself. Suddenly, the question was no longer what Webb had seen. It was why. Why is there a message embedded in the oldest light of the universe? And who, or what, put it there? The anomalies are growing. More phantom mass regions have been found, zones where gravity bends and twists space without any source. Some of them are in motion, slowly drifting across the cosmos like invisible whales beneath the surface of spacetime. Astronomers tracking their paths have made a disturbing realization: they're converging. Not randomly, but toward a single region. A void between galaxies. A place where Webb has already detected the echo light, a cosmic reflection that came from nowhere